This is Dr. Bob Hawley with Sustainable Streams, and I am going to talk a little bit about stream erosion. And I should say that I'm not a doctor like a doctor you see when you're sick. My doctorate is in civil engineering, and my specialty is rivers and streams and how they flow and how they erode and how we can use an understanding of those principles to help make them better when they are eroding. Streams are always working to find a balance. These are pictures from Slough Creek in Yellowstone National Park, and you can kind of see the green lines here in the floodplain of this creek, and how the creek used to be in these different spots. So this stream has always kind of shifted around in this floodplain, but it's a healthy stream. And it's a stream that's in balance, and so these are pictures of streams that are in that nice balance. And when you think about a stream in balance, it might have some erosion here and there, but the erosion is gradual, and the stream tends to keep its same size over time. Streams out of balance, they don't look like that. They look like they have problems, right? So you see streams with lots of bank erosion, for example. Lots of evidence of streams getting deeper, for example, causing erosion into hill slopes. One of the problems that we know about is all that sediment that falls into the stream as the banks start to erode. That sediment from bank erosion is bad for water quality. Here's a case where it's really bad. You can see why sediment is bad for the streams. This might look like a chocolate milkshake to us, but that's not milkshake. That's just muddy water. And for fish and other animals that live in the streams and have to breathe through their gills, that's not good for them. That's not good for their gills. It's not good for their ability to see the food they try to hunt, and so very bad for the aquatic life in the water. How did Montgomery County help the stream at Grant Park, where the festival is today? Before, the stream had very tall banks, lots of erosion. You can see some active erosion, some of the dirt that fell off the bank right there in the bottom of the toe of the bank here in the picture. These are called gabion baskets, but these rock structures were put in several years ago to try to protect the buried sewer that was becoming exposed due to all the stream erosion. And those gabion baskets weren't working, and it wasn't really helping it wasn't really protecting the sewer, and it wasn't really helping the stream. And so the stream was in pretty bad shape. This is an aerial shot, so looking straight down at the earth, an aerial shot of what the stream looked like before the project. And you can see this stream was what we call channelized. Streams don't tend to like straight lines like this and 90-degree bends like this. Somebody channelized this stream, probably 50 or 100 years ago, and put it into this position. Maybe it was so that they could farm this field or something like that. Maybe to farm this floodplain, many years ago before lots of development. But anyway, this alignment of the stream was not a sustainable alignment. This is what we did for the stream. We put it back into a nice, gentle, meandering position through that floodplain. And this is what it looks like after the construction project. So we've got a nice curvy stream with gentle bends, not those bad 90-degree bends, and no more bank erosion, no more 20-foot tall banks. And for anybody that is interested in this topic and is interested in resources, we've got a lot of papers listed on our website, the research that we've done in the Ohio and Kentucky area and some other locations across the globe. But for any students that want to do a science project on streams, or teachers interested in the topic, hit our website, and we've got some resources there, and you can find my email address and email me if you've got questions. So with that, I'll stop my presentation, and I hope you enjoy the festival, and I thank you for the opportunity to share some thoughts on stream erosion with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dean Flores and I work with Montgomery County Environmental Services. Our job is to make sure your house always has clean water, whether you're just using the sink, taking a shower, or you need to flush the toilet. Our job is to make sure you always have running water. After that, it's also our job to make sure that the water you use, we clean it up and return it to nature cleaner than before you even used it. Let's thank Dr. Bob Hawley for showing to us the differences between a stream that's in balance and a stream that's out of balance. Before we came into this site, Grant Park was a stream that was definitely out of balance. It started over here, and instead of going where it goes now, it went through between these trees and near those houses. And it was definitely a stream that was out of balance. This is where the stream ran before our project took place. As Dr. Bob Hawley explained, this stream was not happy. Whenever it rained, all the rain from the surrounding areas would hit either roofs, streets, or parking lots, or anything like that, and it couldn't be absorbed into the ground like it would like to be. And that's why most of that rain made its way here. This is what we call a floodplain. Before we moved the stream would often get flooded and be above our heads right now. If you look over here, this is where the old bank used to be. It's really tall. And we had to change that because all that erosion from all of that water would move all of this dirt further downstream, and we just couldn't have that anymore. Eventually, the stream eroded so much that it began to expose our sanitary sewers. Below me right now is one of those sanitary sewers. These sewers are filled with all the water that goes down your sink, goes down your shower drain, and even the water that comes after you flush your toilet. Yes, there's probably some solid waste running through these pipes. My job is to make sure that these pipes don't break. We don't want that dirty water to mix with the clean water before we can treat it, clean it, then return it to Mother Nature. Make sure you check out our TikTok with Lisa to see the process in which we clean the water. I'm standing on what's called a riffle. This is a shallower part of the stream that allows the water to pass through the sturdier rocks before it falls into the deeper part. This deeper part has slower moving water. That slower water means less erosion. And also, it allows for a place for fish and frogs and other aquatic life to thrive. This project is a perfect example of the often overlooked role stream erosion plays in our everyday lives. Nature is both beautiful and powerful and never should be underestimated. Us at Montgomery County's goal is to always make sure you guys have clean water to drink, use the sink, or flush the toilet. And also, our goal is to take that used water and make sure it goes back into nature clean as we took it out. I'd like to take a second to thank Dr. Bob Hawley and Adam Athmer for helping us with this presentation and also helping us with this project. They did a wonderful job for us and helped us to help you guys have a safe and wonderful life in Montgomery County.